Hey guys, welcome to J&V Rock Hounding. I'm Jay.
I'm B.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm getting a little video together because it's been a couple weeks since I did one. I was going to do one last weekend, but somebody was under the weather, so most of you will know, at least the people in Discord and some of the sales and groups that we frequent. You'll know what happened. Anyways, she's well, and I'm happy about that. So I decided I'm going to do a little video real quick showing you some more of my Kentucky agates that I've got, and I'm probably going to do a couple other videos showing some other stuff, and I don't know if I'll post them all 2 or 3 of them, whatever it's going to be, if I'll post them all tonight, or I'm going to at least do the Kentucky one tonight, the one that I'm filming right now. So tell me what you think about them. These aren't the best Kentucky agate, some of them, at least what most people think of as the best Kentucky agate is that red and black. And I do have one that's got some red and black in it, and maybe just a little bit of red and black and a couple others, but I don't necessarily prefer those myself, and I'll show you as I'm going through these which ones I like the best. But some of these are polished, some of them aren't, so I'll have to spritz them down a little bit to show you some of them. I'm kind of looking at them as I'm talking, but hope you guys enjoy what I'm about to show you. Yeah, you don't have to ask.
So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that sent their thoughts and prayers and well wishes. I am home, feel a little better, so I just wanted to thank everybody.
Yes, it was much appreciated. We had quite a few people reach out, and there's another friend in the community that could use some support right now. Those of us in Discord know who it is and what they're going through, and I just want to say, if he gets to see this video, that our heart goes out to him, and I think he'll know who it is I'm talking about. And I don't want to say that on my video, what's going on and who exactly it is, but he's become a good friend, at least I consider a good friend, and he's going through a difficult time himself. So you're in our thoughts, bud. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, guys, here's my latest spread. I mean, I've had this stuff for a while. I've been unboxing stuff as I go. I've got all kinds of stuff on my display back there. I've already run out of room on that display. Right now, there's too much on that display. The display that I kind of did a video on here not too long ago, maybe a month and a half or something like that ago. Yeah, I put a lot more stuff on there, but there's a bunch of Kentucky. The last video I did that said I named it Kentucky and a smidge more or whatever. Yeah, most of that stuff is on that display. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. There's some pretty stuff in that video. But actually, my absolute favorites are in this, and I'll show you well, there's kind of 3 of them that's kind of my favorites that's in this. Well, 3 or 4, I don't know. I just love, there's a certain coloration that I love. Everybody loves these red and black ones. This one's good and polished. If I can get that, show you the banding in that really good. But this got red around it, and this got the black. This doesn't have that much red in it, so it isn't like a premium, what people would consider premium Kentucky. But it's still pretty. You know, I like some of the details along the edge. It's kind of mossy around the edge. If I can get close enough to where you can see the details of it. But there's good banding in all that yellow all the way around it. It's pretty agate. But yeah, this is what they call this red in these Kentucky agates. It's called Imperial Red. And that's what everybody loves, and that's the most expensive ones. I didn't pay that much for that one. Now this one's got red and yellow. It doesn't really, it's more kind of orangish, almost pinkish. I like that fine outline banding along through that yellow right there, or that red. Kentucky agate has such a good variety, and that's one of the things I really love about them. Everybody's got their favorite agates out there, and I'm not saying that Kentucky agate are my favorites, but I mean they're up there. They really are, because they can be so pretty. I mean, like I said, the variety that is in these, with the colorations. Look at the eyes in that one. If we can get close enough and get it to focus. Even in that grayish black around the quartz pocket right there, you can see some fine banding in that. And right along the edge there. You know, you look at them kind of from a distance and you can't see all the details, but, and like this one's, it really doesn't show much banding. It's just wispy, and it's just pretty. There is some fine banding in there. Well, not so much fine, it's really broad, but most of these polished ones I got from Taylor Fan of Steel from Facebook. There's a few of these I got from Josh Carmichael off Facebook. And I think there might be a few more I got from Logan Sparks off Facebook. All three of those guys sell Kentucky agates, and some pretty stuff. Most of the stuff I got from Taylor, though. These are some of my favorites right here. I love this coloration, the gray and the kind of brownish looking color. And when you get closer, you can really see the details in that banding. It's got some pockets in it, little druzy pocket, botryoidal right there in the middle. And I'm trying to show that pocket right here, what's inside there. See the crystals? And there's a little pocket. There's junk on it, dust or something. I should have dusted them off. You know, there's some of these, the way they look, you know, they kind of remind me of Dry Head or TP Canyon, the type of agate they are. Even Bear Canyon, you know, they've got that kind of banding in them like that, but they're I don't know how to put it. You know, I don't know the terminology that I want to use to explain it the way I want to explain it. But they're different colorations, of course, but this is another one that's kind of wispy. A little bit of a fortification pocket right there. that's completely, almost completely, you know, covered. It's not open pocket right there, but you can see the quartz down inside of it. Here's a one's got some black in it. It's quartz, and look at that botryoidal down formation and down in there. And you know, there's some of these are good size, you know, chunks that I could, if I really wanted to, I could make some slabs or whatever. But the problem, a lot of problem with these right here, as well as many other agates, and I think I've said it before, but the Kentucky agates have they're very well known to have fractures like that. You know, some of those ones I cut, I was lucky, and the ones that I actually cut, they didn't have any fractures in them. I like these gray and white banded ones too. That's calcite. I need to get me some acid and melt that out of there. Love looking at these really up close. You can see all the details in it. These gray and white ones are so pretty. This one has calcite in it too. I almost thought for a minute that might be the other half to this one, but I don't think it is. It don't match up anyhow. I don't know, maybe it is. It might be. I don't know. They're very similar. Just kind of go through them here. It's like a monster, like a cyclops. Got an eye right there with a smiling face. It's Mike from Monsters Inc. It's his cousin. it's his hillbilly cousin. Vicky, come here. I don't think she's seen this. This one needs to be wet. Let me squirt it down. Mike from Monsters Inc. That's his hillbilly cousin.
That's funny.
I'm goofy.
Goofy.
Yeah, I know. This one's polished, and I got a little wet when I squirted that one. It's pretty cool the way this one's got those red streaks in it. And if you look real close, you can see how much banding is in that yellow. But some of this stuff down here can be really pretty too. Another pretty good chunk. Here's another one of them gray and black ones. This one's got more black in the center. If that fracture wasn't there, man, that'd be a pretty one. It's still pretty, but this one's so fractured. pretty bands in it. A little bit of red showing through it. One spot right there is really dark red. That's a little one there. I wonder if I change this light a little bit, if it'll, or if that's any better. Which light makes it look better? Probably that one. You can see down inside that little chalcedony pocket right there that you can see botryoidal formation down inside that. That's the thing about the ones with the, I don't think I showed this one. Yeah. With the calcite in them, a lot of them in those pockets, when you melt the calcite out, they'll have botryoidal, or they can have crystal formations, points and stuff. Look at that little pocket. So I need to get some acid. I've looked at Lowe's and I couldn't find any. I'm gonna have to go to a pool supply place and try to get some. That was suggested by somebody else. I'm trying to get this light just right. When I get close to the phone, it kind of shadows out a little bit. That overhead light is shining, glaring on it, and it's too yellow. Anyway, let's see. Did that one, did this one. Here's another one of my favorite kinds, you know. Got that gray and black and a little bit of brownish coloration in it. Got some calcite I need to melt out of it. Look at the eyes. Oh, I don't know how people can't like these things. That's kind of what I hope whenever I make a video like this. Somebody out there is going to see this and they're going to be like, dang, what is that? This is in Kentucky. Look, 2 eyes and a mouth. Look like a crocodile almost. Like crazy-eyed crocodile. Or a frog, or I don't know. More calcite I gotta melt out. That one looks like it might be botryoidal underneath that one. Trying to look down inside that pocket underneath that calcite. Pretty stuff. Look at this big old pocket in this one. Need to clean it up a little bit. pocket. Can't get the light right on that one. I wish I had it broke open right there. It's a pretty good chunk though. And here's one I gotta get the acid for, because look at that, how much calcite's in that. This one really doesn't have any banding per se, but it's still pretty. Kind of got those eyes and stuff in it. I just want to see what's underneath that, and it's, look how deep that is. You know, I'm 6'2". I got big hands, so I mean it's a pretty good chunk. I did that one. Let's see, I need to wet this one. This one needs to be worked on. I don't know if you'll be able to see the coloration too much. That's got a rough cut on it. Got some eyes in it. I could cut that one down some, maybe, and give it a little bit better cut. They're pretty good. It's kind of smaller, but it's, I mean, it's a lot still there. That's some pretty quartz in this one. See how you can see the flash, how, you know, the surface of this is flush. So when you look at this up close, you can see how the depth and the clarity of that quartz. You can see down inside of it. It almost looks like it's an actual vug, but it's not. It's got some little vuggy pockets, I guess, but you know, it's mainly flush. So that quartz is so clear that you can just see down inside of it. And it's got a lot of fine banding in that yellow. Even in, if you look at that like pink coloration along the edge, there's good fine banding in that too. This is one of those that's they mine out of the hard rock, I guess. It looks like it's like a paper thin layer on that one. But it, I mean, it must go all the way through, because you can see kind of agatiness on the back side of this. But with that hole strike that comes through in some of these spots, this one, and where'd the other one go? I had another one. Oh, this one and this one both. I'll show you here in a minute. It looks like it's almost like a sticker sitting on the rock. That's a different one right there. Go ahead and show this one. This is all hole strike, but it polished up pretty good. I mean, if you saw that in the creek, you wouldn't think that was an agate. It's not really waxy on the outside. There's a little bit of a waxy spot, I guess. That looks like chert though. And then you cut it open and it's got that inside of it. It's like, what? I guess it's maybe a little tiny nodule. I could probably get that out of there. I'll just leave it like it is. It's pretty. Same with this one right here. This one's even more so. Just looks like a, I mean, there's no luster, no shine, nothing to this host rock. It's just, I guess it's limestone or something probably, or I'm not sure. I think it's limestone. And then you got this that almost looks like a daggum sticker. And that host rock didn't really take much of a shine. But look at the banding right there. I love that gray and white. And this one's so pretty. Oh, let's show you this big one right here that needs to be squirted. Now that one's wet, you can really see the pattern in this one, the banding. Oh, it's a grayish blue on this side, and then on this side here, along that, through there, it gets brown or maroonish. And look at this little pocket right there when I get close. And then the rest of it looks like a star system or something, little stars everywhere. It's kind of a thinner piece right there. I'll show this one. I don't know if I showed this one. If I'm showing it for a second time, I'm sorry. Thought I was going in pretty good order, but I don't remember showing this one. See the little dots and specks of color down inside of it. I don't think I did show this one. Okay, so this one, I didn't show this one yet. This one needs to be wet. That's another one that's got good gray banding. This one needs to be polished, and I need to get that calcite out of it. This one's another one with calcite I got to get out. I don't think that those are. It looks like, yeah, it's different. Like sometimes they can look so similar, yet so different. And you think you might have two halves. That's the only thing that I wish that I could get whenever I buy these. Even if I buy them cut open, polished, whatever, I'd like to have the whole thing. I'd like to have both halves, you know, whatever of the one I buy. but most of the time you just get one. That's why I really like the whole ones. I already showed this one because that quartz. Showed that one. I gotta wet this one. Yeah, I showed them. This one's a broken one, partially cut. I plan on doing a rounded face polish on this one. Wow, look at the banding in this one. Even on the broken side. That fracture looks like a lightning strike coming down. It's just a botryoidal piece. It's got some banding right there, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. Face polish this. And leave this botryoidal formation alone. You can see the banding right there too. This one needs to be squirted. Needs to be polished up. I don't know if I'll polish all these. Some of these rough ones like this, I kind of like to have a few specimens that are just kind of raw. I love these botryoidal pieces. That is so cool. I've got a couple big ones I got from Tyler, and I actually meant to bring them out and show them too. I might have to pause the video and go get them, because I actually meant to bring them out. They're huge. Okay, so these next four I'm about to show are actually my favorite. This one's actually polished. I shouldn't have wet that one. These are my favorite colorations because my high school colors were maroon and gold. So that's, you know, it's kind of reddish, but it's more maroon looking to me. So I just love these colors in this one. This is my favorite coloration on the Kentucky Agates. And I don't see maroon and gold like this in any other agates out there. You can see red in some. You can see plenty of kind of that color in like moss agates and stuff like that. But with banded stuff, I don't see it. This is a slab. Look at the botryoidal right in the middle of that quartz. That is so cool. I just love this color. See, there's the botryoidal. It's all yellow on that side. And when it was cut through, there's maroon inside of it. you know, you can see where this was all botryoidal stuff inside this. And so then you got the surface of the botryoidals inside there, cut through it, and then exposes the maroon. I gotta polish this up. I love this piece right here. I love it. And this one too. This one's somewhat, it looks like they started to maybe polish this one but never finished it or something. Look at you can see the turtle formation down inside there. That's beautiful. I could get a slab off that easy and still have a little display. But I'm not going to cut that. I like it too much just the way it is. Now this one, on the other hand, that's a big chunk. And I could easily cut one slab off this or two slabs and still have a good display. This one doesn't have the maroon in it, but if I cut a slab off that and turn it around, it almost is the shape of Kentucky. I like it. And if you look real close in that center, there's a little bit of red and black. But the way that quartz, you know, it's got that that pattern in that quartz is really cool. All the way through that quartz pocket. You know, I get quiet because I'm caught up looking at these myself as I'm showing them to you guys. Because when you get close with the camera, you know, and I'm sitting there watching it on the phone here as I'm showing it, I get to see details that I haven't really paid attention to before or couldn't really see because my eyes aren't great. You can see all the, you know, from back here, you can't see that. With the camera zoomed in, you can see all those different lines and the different, how many different bands there are in that. All the way around it. This one will look better once it's polished. Okay, let me, you won't notice it, but I'm gonna stop the video, go get them big pieces from Tyler, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You probably didn't notice I was even gone, but anyways, I wanna show you these things are huge. God, they're big. You see the size of these, look at this thing. Holy cow. Look at the bots in this sucker. I wonder if there's any banding. I can't see it with my naked eye. Probably not. But that's just cool. Tyler probably didn't want to give this up because it's just so cool. But Tyler, if you're watching this, buddy, it's in a good home because I will cherish this thing. All right, I'll put this one back here. And then this next one is even bigger. Lord, I can't hold this one hardly one-handed. It's so much shadow going on in it, it's hard to see everything. How freaking cool is that? I would love, oh man, I can imagine if this thing was whole. You know, I've found some geodes that look like this. Nothing that looks like this that's this big. But all the ones I found, none of them have botryoidal formation with chalcedony covering them. All the ones I found have been solid, you know, quartz inside. That's just cool. Oh, put that one over there. And then I'm going to stop the video again, and I'm going to turn the lights off, and we'll see if any of this stuff glows in the UV, because I have not, believe it or not, I have not looked at any of this stuff in the UV, because like I said, most of this stuff has been packed up, and I recently unboxed a couple boxes, and this represents probably about 4 or 5 boxes worth of stuff, or more, bags and boxes or whatever. But yeah, let me stop the video and I will get the UV out. All right, hopefully I've got enough juice in my UV here. Ooh, right off the bat, look at that one. Yeah, this one's showing some green. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it ain't showing up on camera as good as it is in person. There's definitely green in that. Let's see. That calcite's shining red. Look at this red. It's calcite.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I know I had some more. That one's got calcite in it. This one's showing up pretty good. Now this is a 365 nanometer. I don't have 255 or a 310 yet. That one's got calcite in it. I have the Lone Fire SV87, I think. That one's showing pretty good. So's that one. So's that one. That one looks like it's got a little bit of green in it. Okay. Botryoidal stuff, not too much. That one right there is probably that one, and these two over here are probably about the best ones. This one's not bad. I mean, there's a little bit of reaction on some of them, but you know, it's nothing like this. 31 Uperlots. There's a whole bag of them. I'm gonna do a different video on that, but just to show you how much difference the UV reaction is. Those things are crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn some lights back on here, and we'll get to finishing this video out. And let me get Vicky back in here, and we'll tell you bye. Let me stop this, and we'll turn it back around. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you've watched it this far, it might be a little bit longer video than I was probably intending, but that's quite a bit of stuff to show. And man, I love this community. It's been great. You guys are also so very supportive, and you know, how can you not love these rocks? I mean, they're just beautiful. And this just one type of agate from one state. And you guys have seen, if any of you are following that's watching this, you've seen I've got a lot of stuff from different places, agates and stuff from different places, and they're all so beautiful. They've all got their each individual characteristics and colorations, and some of them you don't have that kind of variety like you do in Kentucky. You know, so many different variations in colors, and the way they are and the way they're formed here, they're pretty awesome. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe to us. I'm not trying to be fancy. I've said this plenty of times. I'm not trying to be fancy with all the editing and stuff like that, and music and all kinds of stuff that a lot of people do. Nothing's wrong with all that, but I don't have time for all that. I just want to show people pretty rocks, and that's what I'll try to do. And you know, hey guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm Jay.
I'm Bea.
Bye.